What are you currently listening to? Welcome back to After Hour Happy Hour. We are your chaotic but cathartic co-host. I'm Vicky.
I'm Jamila.
I'm Sharon.
Well, if you're new here, we are doing our music sesh, which is where we each recommend a song, and then we kind of just break it down and talk about the song and why we like it. We decided to do this tri-weekly instead of bi-weekly now because we busy folks, people. Why did we decide to do tri-weekly?
We just decided, Vicky.
Vicky's not that great at intros. You see her struggling a bit, you know?
I feel awkward.
This is why you never hear Vicky on our music sesh intros.
Or outros. Okay, well, who wants to go first?
How about you go first, Vicky?
Okay. The song that I recommended this week is called Cleaner Air by Yeek. So I decided that I didn't care about Jam's and Sharon's music taste this week, and I just wanted to recommend the song, fully knowing that they probably won't like it, but I love this song, so opinions?
Yeah, you're right. What would you say in the text? It will completely mess up our music palette. Yeah, it was so out of my music palette. Like, if I was on Earth, it was in Pluto.
Let me pull up what I texted you guys. I'm going to quote it. I said, I'm just throwing you guys' taste out the window with this one, TBH.
Yeah, I read that and I was like, oh God, I'm scared. And then I listened to it and I was like, wait, I kind of like it. But like, what I wrote down was when the snare came in at about a minute, that's when I liked it. And you guys know I'm like a beats person, so I like that part. And it gave me very I do what I want kind of vibes, but in a very chill and at home or driving mood. Okay, take the driving part out. But at home, chill, I do what I want vibes. And I was like, oh, I like it kind of. It's out of my comfort zone, but not bad.
Yeah, the best way I could describe the song is I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yes. But what genre is that?
He's classified as pop, but I would say he's punk pop. Because if you listen to him, I don't know how to describe him because this is also not what I normally listen to, but it is the side that I don't really showcase a lot because it's not everyone's taste.
How'd you find the song?
It was like in my, at the bottom of playlists, it's like, oh, if you like this playlist, there's these songs. And sometimes I just randomly queue a bunch of them and this popped up. But yeah, not all of his songs sound like this, but I think this one's my favorite. But he is an Asian American artist, and that was a bonus for me.
Okay, like while we were in college, I know that you went to events, but I didn't know you were... I don't know how to describe it. I always thought you just listened to like not that diverse music, but I guess you...
Basically, Sharon just called you basic.
Yeah, she did. And boring.
No, I'm saying that I think it's because in college you would just go to events and music festivals and stuff because maybe your friends were going or because it was more like to hang out with people, not necessarily for the music. For example, clubs or, So I think you just not conform to the group, but just did what you did in college. But now that we're not in college anymore, I'm like, oh, Vicky listens to a lot of different music, which is good.
See, my thing is, I don't know anyone who has like very similar taste in music as me, besides maybe Amy. She and I have very similar tastes. So then everyone else around me, like especially during college, liked EDM. And so it's like, I want to experience live concerts, but nobody would go to the stuff that I like. And so I'll go to EDM with you guys because I'm not going to go to a concert alone. I think at the end of third year, I started going to more events that I actually liked instead of EDM because I did not have a good time.
You didn't even go to that many EDM.
I went to that a lot more than regular concerts.
You went to 3.
No, I went to 2 LEDs, Escape, Audio, 4.
Oh. Millennium.
A lot of club events that were EDM.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I just wasn't with you for most of them.
Yeah.
I think the most surprising one is Escape. Why were you there? Because Crystal baited you to go?
Dude, I forgot who was in the lineup that I was like, oh, actually, I do want to see them live. And I did have a decent time. I think that was one of the better EDMs.
I guess I'll go next. My song was Out of My Head by Somi. So Somi's a K-pop idol. And she's only 21, or she's turned 20. No, she turned 20 this year. And she's freaking talented. She's in the industry for I don't know how many years now. She's freaking pretty. Like, anyways, what do you guys think of the song?
What are your guesses on our opinions on it?
I mean, I see in your guys' faces. I think Vicky was whatever about it. I think Sharon's also whatever about it.
Okay, so I obviously saw the title or her name, and you guys were talking about how she's a K artist. So I was like, oh, I'll probably like it. But then I listened to it, and I was just so confused. Not whether I liked it or not, but because I thought Jam wouldn't like it. Because last time I recommended a pop song that wasn't that pop, and Jam was like, yeah, I'm not really a big pop person. And then I listened to this one, and I was like, this is so pop. So I was so confused.
I realized that it was a very pop song, but I think I don't like Western pop. I think I like actual K-pop because I listen to girl groups like Blackpink, Twice, Red Velvet, and Somi's like was in a girl group. So I think I like actual K-pop, but I don't like Western pop.
When I listened to this, I was like, this is so pop for me. And that says a lot because I am usually a big pop fan. So I didn't really like it. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't think you guys would like it either. But I was just like, I like it.
Wait, I do. I added it to
Oh,
my
you do?
playlist. Yeah, I did.
Wait, hold on. When I said the song, your face was like,
No. When I think I was like reacting to the fact that she's turning 20.
oh.
Yeah, but it is very, very pop. I think that's what I was gonna ask Jams, but I think I like it because I know Somi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're like that? I feel like you're kind of like that for girl groups. It's because you know them, so then you
Yeah.
like their songs more.
For sure. I mean, I definitely have a bias towards girl K-pop songs because I used to be I'll never get into Twice. Twice is probably the last girl group I'll get into. But then I started learning the dances and I was like, oh, this is actually really catchy. And then I just got into more of their music and their newest album, it's been nonstop playing for a while.
Plug your TikTok, Jam. What's your TikTok?
Jamila Kayy. Same thing as my Instagram and my YouTube, everybody.
Sharon.
Yeah, I think maybe I just don't like catchy pop. So I'm also confused that Vicky added it to her playlist because I didn't think she would like it. So I'm just confused.
See, I'm telling you, the more we do this, the more I'm like, what is everybody's taste? I don't know anymore.
Same.
I think I just have a bias towards K-pop/Korean music in general right now. I think if I like you or the group, I just naturally feel more inclined to listen to your music and like your music.
For Somi, is she originally not from Korea? Her English is pretty good. I remember seeing her English and she was fluent.
Well, first of all, she's mixed. She's half white and half Korean, and she was born in Canada. And she moved to, Korea at a really young age. So she participated in the reality show called 16, which is the show that debuted Twice when she was like 13. And she was like a really good contestant. And then she didn't make it because she was really young. So she was supposed to debut with ITZY afterwards. Like that was a rumor, but then she left the company and then she went to YG's like subsidiary, the Black Label, which is ran by Teddy Park. And Teddy Park is a producer, a songwriter who's worked with Blackpink on like all their songs and stuff.
Jesus Christ, it was like a casual. Would you happen to know if she's from America and Jam just spilled her whole life story?
That's what I needed, though. I wanted to know that.
Okay, this is, I usually don't do research in songs or artists, but I did it this time, guys.
So the song that I picked is called Drown by Boy in Space. And my guess is that neither of them liked it, but I wanted to send it because it's like my probably second favorite song ever.
Ever?
In life?
I think so, yeah. It's tied with 7 Up by Boy in Space.
So BTS is not your favorite songs ever?
No. I think they just have their own category. Like, I don't categorize them in, I don't know. No. But what'd you guys think of it? You didn't like it, huh?
Vicky could go first.
I listened to it 3 times.
Oh no.
I'll explain what I did. So I listened to it one time and I was like, and then the second time I listened to it, I pulled up the lyrics and I was like, okay. And then the second 0.5 time, I listened to the live version because they have a live EP. And so I listened to that. And then I was like, no. And I listened to the original recorded one and I was like, okay, I like this. So I it's the first time I've ever liked the recorded version of a song over the live version. So I was like a little shook.
Third time's a charm, I guess.
Yeah, I added it to my playlist. So
Yay.
Since Sharon said it's one of her most favorite songs, I'll give it another listen.
She won't.
I'll give it a listen after filming this episode, and I'll leave it in our comments or our bio to let you know how I feel about it.
I think it's because I found this song when I finally just kind of branched out of just listening to EDM. And then it was when I really got into Loud. And I was a huge sucker for sad songs for some reason. I swear I wasn't going through anything, but I was just a big sucker for sad songs. And this one just spoke to my heart, I guess.
Jam, did you say more about how you felt?
I said I'll listen to it again and then give my verdict.
There wasn't that much musicality aspect, so I think I was like, oh, Jam probably doesn't have much to go off of because it's mostly just lyrics, and I know she.
Okay, I'll read the lyrics this time, okay?
Oh, you don't have to. I'm just
I read
saying.
the lyrics and I don't even know what it's about.
Okay, I did like a little bit of research, like barely. So if it's right, it's a song that he wrote when he was just feeling really down for some reason, and then it was based on like his parents' divorce and heartbreak and stuff like that. So
Is this what being talented is like? You go through some life changes, you go through a hard time, you write a song about it. When I'm going through a hard time, I just eat ice cream.
I'm pretty sure artists do the same. They eat ice cream, they write a song. We just eat ice cream and
That's it. Okay, moving on to our questions.
Well, earlier Sharon said, Boy in Space was kind of her ride or die songs or, top songs of all music she listens to. So my question is, what are your top 3 ride or die songs where if it ever comes on, you would never skip it, no matter what, you always listen to it? I could start.
That is so hard, Jamila.
Yeah, it's really hard, but then the way I did, I broke it down to the top 3 genres that I listen to. So the first one is EDM. I'm between 2 songs. Do you have a guess, Sharon?
Millennium.
Well, yeah.
Lost. No, wait.
Can I wait? Let me see. Let me look up Millennium.
Can you tell I haven't listened to EDM in a while because I don't even.
In Your Arms.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, Needed You.
I was between those 2. Needed You and Hold On. But I chose Hold On because I haven't seen it live, and every time it comes on my phone, I never skipped it. And then for R&B, you guys probably won't get this, but Often by The Weeknd. And then for K-pop, this was also a hard one, but Let Me by GOT7.
Well, for me, I'm not like Jam where it's like, oh, I have top songs for each genre. I think if a song stands out to me, it's like I can listen to it whenever and wherever, and it will always carry a special place in my heart for whatever reason, and I'll just never get tired of it. So I think it's kind of random, but number 1 is Titanium by David Guetta, and it's been that for like forever.
That's a good one.
Is it the one with Sia?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a collab. I thought just Sia this entire time.
David Guetta and Sia. See, I don't reach for the song. I'm never like, well, sometimes I do reach for it, but then if it comes on, I'm like, this is my favorite song ever. And then top 2 in line is 7 Up by Boy in Space and or Drown by Boy in Space. And then that's the only ones I can think of.
Bro, this is hard. I was looking this whole time. See, the thing is, I don't have an all-time just because I feel like I listen to so many that how do I pick? But right now, looking through my playlist and what I listen to, I would say first, Love on the Brain by Rihanna, Roses by Kanye West, last one, DVD by PH1. And he recently did a live version of that, like at a studio or something, and it was so good. But I know you guys don't like him, so I didn't send it to you guys. But maybe I will now, knowing that Sharon kind of likes like the instrumental stuff. It was so good.
See, I get so conflicted when it comes to sending song recs because I'm like, do I pick one that I like or should I pick one that I want to see if you guys like? So that's why I take 8 years to send the song every single time.
That was me with this week's song. I was like, maybe they'll like it, but I'm just gonna go with they won't.
Oh, I discovered out of my head maybe 3 days ago from my coworker, and I was like, oh, hey, there's a Bob. I'm just send it to you guys. It's because all I've been listening to is just girl group songs. So I was like, okay, you guys are probably not gonna like it. And Somi was the least girl group out of all of them, so that I just sent the Somi one.
Next question. What genre of music would you never get into? This is a bold question.
There's some stuff you need to leave room to take it back, but this is one genre that I'll actually never listen to. Can you even classify the same genre? But you know, heavy metal.
That was my answer.
That's my answer too.
Like heavy metal rock.
Like screamo.
Yeah, like heavy metal, rock, screamo. I know they're not in the same type of genre, and people who actually listen to them will be like, they're different. Well, I'm sorry, my ears feel like they're all the same.
Oh, me too.
Like you know, pop bands. I could still kind of get into, like, you know, Paramore or alternative rock bands like Green Day. Are they kind of alternative rock bands?
Yeah.
I could still listen to a few songs here and there, but I feel like the true rock or heavy metal, those type of bands, I am sorry, I would just not be interested at all.
What
Same.
era was that when it was super popular and that was all anyone ever listened to?
90s? The thing is, I could see people saying the same about EDM, especially dubstep. You know, for example, some slander songs or excision songs are very all music and like, not in that way, but you know.
Boombox Cartel? No.
Love.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, we appreciate it because we're like, oh my god, this beat and whatever. So I'm sure people could say the same about EDM the way we're saying about
Heavy metal rock.
yes.
At first, I was gonna say country, but then I was like, no, because some country songs slap, like Dan and Shay, if you know who they
Yeah.
are, or like Hunter Hayes, Wanted from like years ago. But then I was really thinking about it. I was like, no, heavy metal. So
Yeah, heavy metal. Okay, last question. What genre of music would you fall under if you were an artist? Or would you want to fall under, I guess?
Yeah, I was like, that's a better question because I don't think with my singing abilities, I'll be an artist at all.
But if you could, I guess.
Yeah, if you could sing, what would you want to be?
I was gonna say like R&B,
Oh.
like Alina Baraz or The Weeknd, that type of vibe.
I thought you were gonna say K-pop idol for sure.
Yeah, me too. She wants some baby making music. That's what she
Well,
wants.
if we're talking about purely just for the genre of music, I would like, you know, R&B and that type of vibe, the type of music I want to make. But if we're talking about the whole shebang, then yeah, sure, K-pop idol.
Yeah, my answer is K-pop idol for sure.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's not just singing. You get to dance, you get to perform, and I feel like it's just a whole different world.
Mm.
Do you guys think you could guess mine?
Hip hop.
Yeah, I want to be a rapper.
Oh.
I'll never be a rapper, but I want to be.
So that's our music sesh for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Bye! 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. So I guess they make up a day. And then four. And I think he thinks. So